People keep telling you, me often, that you need to create videos, but there are a few mistakes, three core ones that I see made all the time. And so it's essential that we do not make these three mistakes. Hi, my name is Bonitatibus. On today's episode of Home Care Digital, we are talking about how you can get greater success in the videos that you're creating by avoiding these three big mistakes. Mistake number one is using stock videos or AI videos. I get it. People hear me say things like, you need to do video, you need to do video, you need to do video. And I apologize for not being specific enough because there is one key element here. It's not video, actually, that gets results. Yes, that is the medium we are using, but the thing that makes the biggest difference is your face. Yes. This beautiful face of yours is what is actually driving the results. So what you can see on this screen here right now is a video from one of my clients. His name's Phil. He's absolutely killing it in his area, in his franchise. He's one of the leading, he won brand award recently. And one of the things that you can see from all of these comments, right? Because here's what happened. So we made this video that is all about how to have a safe discharge. He posted it on his business page, as I teach him to do. But here's what happened. He wasn't getting much engagement and wasn't really growing at all. And so I had him and said, hey, Phil, did you share this to your personal? Oh, no. Okay. So I walked him through the process, shared it to his personal page. Now all of a sudden he starts getting all of these comments and all of this engagement. And what are people saying? Thanks, Phil. Hey, Phil, if you look at all these comments that you can see on this image, so many of them literally say Phil's name in it. Why? Because people know who Phil is, and that's why they're watching the video. You can't just create an AI-generated avatar or a stock video and think that people are going to want to consume it. It is your face, it is your brand that creates the results. So we need to add that human element, and I get it. And I see this all the time. People talk to me and they're like, isn't there an easier way? Like, can't you just make these videos for me? And the answer is no. Everything that we create with our clients is with them because this is what creates the results. It is not that easy, okay? You have to be willing to put in the time to show up. And that is why it works, because there are so many people out there that are not creating content, that are not willing to put themselves on camera, that are not willing to be seen. We have to be willing to be heard and show up. That is what drives the greatest results, because when you think about people that you know, how many people that you know in your industry, in your field, that are creating content on a consistent basis. And look, here's an example. So I'm 34, and generationally, people think that the younger generation is more comfortable with getting on camera. To some degree, that is true, but it's not that true when it comes to social media. One thing that I find with so many people that I know, specifically like Instagram or Instagram stories, when I'm following friends, when I'm sharing, one of the key things that I notice very rarely are people actually holding up the phone and talking to the camera. I know very few people. Most of the people that are doing it are entrepreneurs, or have a few friends that just like really want to share their message and share their story. And so they talk to the camera. But it is so rare, and so it showcases, even in younger generations, that people are not that willing to get on camera and speak and put themselves out there in a way where people are seeing them and hearing them. But this is what drives the results. So we need to add that human element of it being you. That's what creates the engagement. That's what creates the viewership. That's what creates the credibility. That's what creates the authenticity. We can't outsource this. It has to be you. It has to be people, your face, willing to show up on camera and be seen. Mistake number two is creating video with no real strategy. I see this all the time, especially when people come to me where we're planning out content and they're like, oh, well, I want to make this video about this product or this service that we offer. That's not what we do. That's not the strategy. It's like creating sales videos about everything that you do. There's a way and a strategy to create content that is authentic, that is going to create a need for the service that you offer. Because again, I understand that you have a business. And also, I understand that my goal is to get you results in your business. And I don't care about anything else except getting my clients results or getting you results just watching this video. And hopefully you're enjoying it. You may even be willing to hit that subscribe button. But when it comes to creating video, we have to have a strategy that is going to create a need for the services that we offer, that is going to help you to connect with people on a deeper level, i.e., sharing stories, and that we are building authority by creating educational content that showcases you as an expert. So, to give you an example of some of the topics that we create that are extremely strategic in how we're creating this content, is specifically around leveraging and utilizing topics like private caregiver versus a home care agency. Why do I love talking about this topic? Because I know that one of the number one objections that people have when it comes to signing up for home care services is hiring a private caregiver independently. So we need to educate people on why this is not a good strategy for them, the risks that come, everything that goes into that topic. Another topic that I really love is questions to ask a home care agency. Why is this very strategic? Because we are looking to create videos as assets that we can leverage and utilize again and again and again and again and again. We're not just making a video to post on social media one time. It goes to the newsfeed and then poof. We're looking to build assets where you're sending people to these videos. And that's why it's very strategic about creating this core library of content that we can utilize. And so that is a huge fundamental aspect in creating content that really is going to be used as a tool. In addition to some other examples, maybe specifically differentiational programs that you want to do. So one example that happened recently with one of my clients, they came to me and they said, Nick, we really want to lean into couples care, and that being a really important element in what we're doing. I'm like, great, let's make a video. So we made a video about couples care, specifically around, hey, what are the benefits of couples care, right? It wasn't a super salesy video, a little bit more towards like a service offering than we usually do, but it was still around this educational aspect in why couples care is beneficial, different things that aren't being serviced, and why it's really powerful in having this couples care feature. But what I loved about this was that my client came to me and said, Nick, so many people in my industry, referral partners, commented about the couples care video. Why is this important? This is marketing. We're trying to push certain marketing campaigns. So if you're trying to push certain campaigns, then we need to create content around the campaigns that we're creating. Again, this is the strategy around what we're doing, making sure that the different campaigns that we want to push, couples care, dementia care, fall prevention, that we have content that aligns with the campaigns that we're looking to create. Mistake number 3 is not posting videos to YouTube. I see this sometimes when people are getting started with video. They post it to Facebook. It goes to the newsfeed. I even had somebody recently reach out to me, and they were really nervous about making a video, and they've heard me speak multiple times. Again, I've known this person for years just based on seeing them at other conferences and other events. And she messaged me. She's like, Nick, I finally did it. I made a video. I put it out there. I'm like, yes, show me, tell me more, right? So I take a look at the video, and my first question was, did you post this on YouTube? She's like, oh, no, I didn't do that. This is one of those aspects where we want to make it as easy as possible to leverage this video that we've created. So if you're willing to put yourself out there and make this content and make a video, we want to make sure that we're publishing it on multiple platforms. But the reason why I say YouTube is because now you can use that link and send people to that video on a consistent basis, embed it to your website. Make sure that when someone comes to your YouTube channel, boom, they have all this whole library of video content that people can consume. That's the difference between YouTube and other social media platforms, is that you're posting lots of other content when it comes to other platforms, whereas YouTube is just video. That's what they're seeing. And what I love about YouTube, and this is what we do for our clients, is we actually organize the videos in a way where we can make sure that people watch the videos that we want to watch first when someone comes to our channel. Other social media platforms, yes, you can pin a video to the top of your Facebook page, but people may not even see that, right? Whereas YouTube, you can be very strategic and like, hey, watch this video first. This is the first video. So these are things that become really impactful. So to recap, number 1, We need to use real photos of real people, showcasing that pretty little face of yours. Number two, we need to have a strategy with the video that we are creating. This is something I pride myself on. Look, I'm not a videographer. As I'm recording this content, I am with videographers. They are truly incredible. Lighting, everything. That's not what my specialization is. My specialization is understanding that we are creating videos with strategy so that you can drive greater results. And lastly, we need to make sure that we're leveraging and utilizing YouTube, creating that content, putting it out there where we can send and utilize these videos on a consistent basis, that they become assets and tools that you can use again and again and again. So if you want to really start leveraging and utilizing video to drive greater results, schedule a call, talk with us today, and we can go over what you can start doing and whether or not this is right for you based on your business. But you don't have to do it alone. My name is Nick Bonitatibus. Let's grow together.